All right, so this is a not so popular opinion that I want to give here, and some people consider it controversial, especially the people that always promote this idea of all a woman wants from a woman, all a man wants from a woman is submission and respect. Okay, now while I do not disagree with these two very important qualities as far as marriage and relationships are important, I believe that this is actually a half-baked truth, and it actually really waters down a lot of things, and it's also putting the wrong ideas in the minds of young ladies who are coming up, because they believe, okay, if I'm submissive and I'm respectful to the man, that is all I need. That is what a man needs from me. But in actual sense, a man needs more than just love, respect, and submission. And I will explain. You see, I believe my opinion is that depending on the level that you are in life, depending on the stage that you are in your life journey, what you need from a woman differs. I will explain. Now, Cubana Chief Priest, the likes of Cubana Chief Priest, Tony Elumelu, Dangote, Timothy and the rest, if they were still single and have the wealth that they have now, they would have been contented with a woman who was just submissive and respectful. Okay. But if you are in the stage of your life where you are still growing or building, you need more than love, respect, and submission. You need a woman with a vision. Now, even the Bible gives credence to this. When the Bible said one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. Now, I believe, my understanding, I believe that just have love and respect is not a meaningful contribution to multiply the effect of two chasing 10,000, or to give meaning to two chasing 10,000. In this case, the two, the other partner, which is the wife and the woman in this case, also need to be a woman of vision, need to be a woman who is hungry for success, need to be a woman who has something meaningful to contribute. It could be an idea, it could be connections, it could be anything. So love and submission alone does not give. And even when you go to the Bible, say two keeps each other warm. I can't remember the exact word it uses. It uses that if one is absolutely cold, ice block, and one is only the cold, the hot person. At the end of the day, both of them will become cold. So if you are a man who have made in the life, you're comfortable. What you actually do is just maintain your wealth and possibly just add a little to it. A woman who is just submissive and respectful is all you need. It may be all you need. But if you're a man who is growing, you need a woman with a vision. You need a woman. Now, love, respect, and submission are the basics. They are fundamental requirement for every relationship involving a man and a woman. Fundamental requirement. Now, I'm not talking about what the man now I'm always trying to, because I'm trying to deal with the notion that all the man needs is a woman with respectful and submissive. I've seen this thing a lot of the times, and each time I see it, and then something in me just tell me that, look, a lot of people have been, because look, yeah, and even some parents will pay more attention to teaching their children to be humble, respectful, and submissive, without really kind of putting other or talking to them about other important values that has to do with growth, like adding value to yourself, like growth mindset, like having a vision. Okay, because these things, if you don't have them, a man who you just, and that is why you can see that there are many good women, good housewives, good women who are submissive and respectful, and they still lost their men. They still lost their men, still walk out of that relationship or that marriage because they don't see anything being added to them. Love and submission and respect are the basic foundations for the home, but for that family to grow, the man needs more than love and respect. If you look around you, there are sometimes where you see a man walking out of a marriage or a relationship and you say, this woman is very, look at her, she's so soft spoken, this woman does not quarrel. Even the neighbor will say, this woman does not quarrel. She's been very quiet, very respectful, she does not insult the husband. But how would a man leave such a woman? That is because what we are looking most of the time is she's respectful, she's humble. But the man who is trying to grow need a woman that they can discuss ideas together. A woman that can add a different perspective from what the man is thinking whenever an idea is brought to the table. A woman that can look around, as an observer that can look around and say, my husband or my dear or my partner, let us do this thing. A woman that is self-aware and is also aware of the happenings around her, especially in this age of internet. Now, when I say things happenings around her, it's not celebrity marriage, celebrity birthday, or this one marriage have crashed, or this one, have you seen what is trending on social media? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Especially in this age where information is everything, you need a woman who beyond submission and respect, have IQ, can think, is futuristic, has the vision. While these qualities can be built upon, but they cannot, look, a seed must have been sown. Because the thing is, whether you like it or not, I know these times are changing now. Some women tend to be very comfortable and very relaxed when they get married. So if you are involved, if you meet a woman who is not self-aware, who has not even discovered who she really is or what her life mission is about, it becomes difficult for such a woman to pick those things while in marriage, because they become relatively comfortable. And the reason why some people, whenever when they are divorced, they begin to see some women picking themselves up and doing things, because some of them are doing that thing because they want to prove a point, or possibly because somebody has said to them, look, these qualities where you were losing and you were missing them, and maybe that's the reason why your husband left, or someone to prove that they can do without the man. But very important, and this message is more to the women, to our young women, than the men. Because a man already knows what he or she wants, rather. For the woman, you need to build yourself. You need to have value. You cannot give what you don't have. Apart from being a good girl, a good wife, this life journey, this life is like a battle. It's a journey. If only the man has the vision, only the man is thinking, only the man, either he dies younger, or you will slow him down, because it's like he's dragging you along. Instead of running alongside him, he's running and he's trying to drag you along. You will either slow him down, or you to become stagnated if your weight is becoming more than his strength. Or he dies young, because he'll be the one thinking, the one trying to do everything, the one doing everything, because the woman is only contributing submission and respect. I think our parents need to teach the female child. I know things are changing right now, especially with the age of internet. Some women are becoming more industrious, more this thing, and hardworking, and goal driven. Even though some of them are doing it because they believe they want to be independent, they don't need a man or whatever reason. But for some reasons, it is changing. But this is a very important message for me as a man. I'm saying this as someone who is a man who is also married. So the notion that it's only submission and respect, peace of mind, a man will leave a woman who is yes, no man will tolerate insult. That one is true. But men are not afraid of success, of a woman being successful. Be goal driven. Know yourself. Before you commit yourself into any marriage, know yourself, know your life vision. Make sure you've added value to your life. You know where you're going in life, so that the man can support you, and so that the journey will be smooth for the two of you, not one person dragging the other along. And when the man leaves, the idea in the head of some people is that this man is very self-disciplined, very respectful. The man does not know what he wants. That is why he will leave such a woman, such a good woman. But the truth is, depending on the stage that you are in life, the qualities you look out for a woman differs. Like I said, in whatever stage it is, love and submission is always there. But when you are confident, who can afford to bring a Daniels, even if, and the Daniels, of course, she's been hardworking even when she was married, going for acting and all. Even if the had decided not to be hardworking and whatever thing, gradually, Ned wouldn't have mind at all. I heard recently, though I'm not saying myself, that the church dropped a cryptic message about Judy, that she be doing something no matter how small. Now, why I don't have anything against Judy or you, I've been following them, and I don't have whatever, like that. They are adult and know what they want in life, and they have chosen what they want, and I don't have anything against anybody. But that also points to the fact that even no matter how much a man loves you, when the burden is always only on him, it can be overwhelming. You may not be bringing finance, money. You may not be bringing tangible things, but there are things you can actually bring. Non-tangible things like ideas, like being able to take part in conversations, like being observant. There was a story of sorry, this video is getting too long. Of I think it was Boke Bakassi that was telling, or was it Ali Baba that was telling a story in the Honest Bunch podcast, podcast, sorry, about the woman, a man who was having some issues, and the woman, it was just a phone call that she made. The man got her, and the man was like, "How do you do it?" So that connection may be what all you bring to the table. That network may be all you bring to the table. So please, beyond being submissive and being a respectful wife, please add value. The man you may meet, that submission and respect may not be all he desires or what he needs from you the most. What he needs from you the most is the support to grow. And like I said, support is not about money. Supporting each other so you guys can journey together smoothly and he will not feel overwhelmed. I know this is a bit of controversial conversations and a bit of a hard one that some people may struggle to take, but please share your thoughts in the comment section. Please, thank you very much for watching. Please like and share my videos and also comment. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.